What it do, family? It's your girl, Tootie Toot, and I am back with another video. Shout out to the squad, S&T, Drip Set, what it do. I appreciate you guys for coming back and tuning in. I love you the long way. I want to have a conversation. I want to have a debate. We have a situation that's going on right now. DDG, Halle Bailey. God damn it, I can't get it out. But y'all know what I'm saying. Now, DDG dropped a song called Famous. And in that particular song, right, he talked about his insecurities that he has, right? His insecurities that he has dating a woman that's famous. I wish I can play it, but listen, you guys, podcast coming soon on Spotify. I will not be censored. Everybody trying to censor me because I really want to have these conversations and I really want you to hear the song because the lyrics is amazing. Now, in this, right, let's talk about it. Now, in this, he's dating the Little Mermaid. Okay? Now, I'm bringing this up because I'm talking about a topic of how black women crucify other black women. Completely. All right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. When I heard the song, I listened to it 3-4 times. And I'm like, damn, this is a good damn song. The first thing that went through my mind when I heard the song is that I didn't even take it as him throwing shade to his girlfriend. Because personally, please believe, she heard it first. Which baffles me that people don't think that she heard the song first before it was released. First of all, let's start there. But second, he talked about how he felt dating influencer, somebody as big as Haley. Now, we have men right now that if you go on First 48, if you go on Viral Crimes, we see situations where men, right, have these insecurities. And what they do is they act, they impulsively, and sometimes women get hurt. When I first read the lyrics of the situation, I ain't even gonna lie, I felt like, damn, that's a guts for you to do that. Because one thing about men, sometimes men don't share the fact that they really do be jealous. And sometimes when they do react about being jealous, sometimes it's in a heinous way. So when I read DDG's lyrics to Famous, and we can go through it, let's go find it. Now the problem that I had was that I looked at it in the comments section on the Shade Room, and it was so many black women in particular, that was dogging the hell out of Haley. Now, can somebody in the comment section tell me how old Haley is? I mean, just please, somebody do it. Please. Please, somebody just tell me how old she is. Because this is what pisses me off about the black woman or the woman sometimes. Because people act like at their age, they did not experience this. What's pissing me off with women these days is that they go through certain things, right, that they didn't heal from. 23, like somewhere around there, right? Now, you got people that be 40-something, 50-something, 60-something in these comments. That girl so stupid, she just need to drop that man. She looking so dumb, blah, 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 the fuck, blah. These same grown-ass women in the comics is some of the same healed 23-year-olds. Motherfucker, you went through a situation where you had to learn your man too. And sometimes the outcome wasn't always great. But why the fuck are you looking at this woman like you haven't been through it? The difference between you and her is that you have experienced it already. She has not. Why are you stunting this girl's growth? You feel me? Like, that's what pisses me off so bad. You don't even understand the reformed women that be in these comment sections. You would think that these folks never in their life had a effed up situation. And that's what makes me want to throw a whole water bottle at them. Because the first thing I do when I see women go through situations, I do the opposite. Maybe it's the way my brain thinks. But my brain say, damn, boy, I remember when I was like that. So instead of dogging this little young sister and saying like, girl, you dumb as hell, blah, blah, you shouldn't be putting up with that. Instead of doing this type of shit, baby girl, man, hold your head up. You'll figure it out. Because y'all in the comment section ain't gonna help her figure that shit out. Experience is gonna help her figure that shit out. Nothing y'all folks are saying is gonna help that girl. So when you in the comment section and you offering anything other than positivity, you ain't doing shit but contributing to the stigma against us. He wasn't wrong at all for the goddamn song. People have been putting their true feelings in music for decades. But we in a different genre, we in a different realm now of living. To where people sometimes just want to be perfect patties. And it pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? It pisses me off. His lyrics went something like this. We're going to look at it and we can't really just play it because YouTube is, you know how they be. Fuck it. But listen. He says, fall in love, I hate that shit. Knock me off my grind. I can't fuck with relationships. Oh, I ain't even got enough time in a day for me to chase a bitch. I don't even ask for much. I ask for you to do the basic shit. Hardest thing I did was fall in love with a famous bitch. Now, what people is doing right now is what they're trying to do is they're really trying to take away from his artistry. Because he's dating Haley, they're automatically taking these lyrics, right? And they're applying it to Haley. Where sometimes Queen right now, Queen Aja, another example, she makes songs that's formatted for the women sometimes who's been in deadbeat ass relationships and she comes out of it. She's in a whole platonic relationship. But she dropped those lyrics, those type of songs, and the first thing they want to do is they want to associate those lyrics with Clarence. And they automatically feel like these lyrics is for Clarence. When people don't understand that music is basically coming from experiences that we've all been through. So she might not be talking about Clarence. She might be reflecting on a relationship she had back in 89. Hell, she might even be looking at a relationship that she's watching on Love and Hip Hop. But she knows that this is something that every woman goes through. So therefore, it's going to be relatable. Same thing with DDG. A lot of people think that men don't be jealous. A lot of people think that men is not inferior to their women. They are. I feel like this song it was a great thing for conversation. Because it lets you know that men are really not as hard as they think they are. And that's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? So then he goes on to say, let's keep going on or whatever. And I feel like it's the flip side on this. He don't even be doing nothing. But see, what people hate about DDG is the fact that not back in 89. Hey, for real, 89, now, for real. Now he say, fans all on my penis. Too much stress. Don't need it. You see me tweet. Don't read it. I swear I delete it. Sometimes I feel so defeated. Broken hearts repeated. Said I love you. Did you mean it? Why don't I believe it? The nigga is just talking about the conversations and the feelings that men sometimes endure. And people is already... And see, this is the thing. They're not crucifying him. They're crucifying her. And mostly it's black women. That's the point of what I'm saying right now. If you go in the comment sections, first of all, they ridiculing this man like he's a nobody. Which blows me. Because if a lot of people did the research, they will realize that this man is way more of a genius than they give him credit for. Straight up. If it's anything that he has pretty much perfected, it is the art of pissing people off and knowing how to capitalize off of it. He said, I'm trying to figure out what we gonna do. How we gonna get to the top. Filming a movie, knowing you kissing dudes. You know I love you a lot. I don't give a fuck if that shit for promo. I don't want to see this shit no more. Why's you holding hands in a photo? You know I'm insecure, that's a no-though. I keep coming back. You mean to tell me that women is really having a problem with him feeling this way? Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because it is women right now with no celebrity attached to them that is having the same insecurities about their man and vice versa. Why is it a problem? Because the celebrity is attached to it. The man was, to me, in my personal opinion, I feel like the man was being vulnerable. These are going to be typical questions that I feel like a man or a woman who's dating somebody who is famous will have at one time or another. Will he probably always feel like this? No. Do he actually feel like this? No. He probably don't. He probably felt like this at the beginning of the relationship. But because he's doing it, people is already just taking this man like he has just did something completely wrong. And I felt like it was really dope for him to put this shit out here. Because it goes to show you that men feel like we feel. And I don't understand why people so mad about it. Want to leave you, but I'm too attached. Take you shopping, I'm thumbing through racks. Ain't no limit, I'm spending the max. All these niggas that be in your DM trying to tell you they proud, but the motherfuckers don't even know you. So I want to know how. But I know that's just a part of the game. All these industry niggas is lame. They just want you because you got a name. And because you the girl that I claim. Y'all, I thought this was the best song that he did. This is the truth. Why is people mad at it? But at the end of the day, that wasn't a question. Not even to go through his lyrics. Why are people upset at her? Even if her relationship does not work. At 23 years old, is that far-fetched? Don't you need those relationships, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, to be able to know what the hell you want in life? Some of you 50-year-old women are happy now because you had to go through the 23-year-old and the 33-year-old and all the other shit that we had to go through to understand exactly it is what we wanted in a relationship. Just on Sister Sunday, we had people in the conversation, in the comment section, talking about being in relationships, right, for years that made them unhappy, even when they were uncomfortable, even when they felt like they wasn't happy. Grown women, not nobody her age, but we were just talking about how grown women stay in relationships even at the cost of them being unhappy. So you mean to tell me if you can do this at your grown ass age, you cannot have empathy for a 23-year-old who have really not even experienced life yet? Ugliest shit I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand it. I want to know how y'all feel, though. Y'all drop it down in the comments. I want to know right here, right now. Do you have a problem with DDG's lyrics? Do you feel like he was taking shots at his girl? Or do you feel like this was just a man being vulnerable and talking about certain insecurities that he has had while dating a famous female? I want to know. Drop it down in the comments section. I want to know. Y'all stay tuned. We're going to get into some more.